Hey guys, it's about time we go through our whole fridge, pull everything out to figure out what we're gonna make for this week, and then go to the store to get the extra ingredients so we save money, not by just randomly going to the store and spending money. Nice thing about doing this like weekly is you have time to clean all of this out when you pull the food out to check it. All right, now this stuff is on the counter. We're gonna try to go to town and figure out what we can make. We have one bone left and we have all the spices for pho, and some noodles, so we're gonna make some pho. I will need to pick up another bone or two. We have a lot of cheese, we have some eggs, a lot of vegetables. These spices can also make masala tea, chai tea, so we'll probably make that. There's some smoked salmon. We have some of these tortillas left, so I also have some meat. We could do like a carne asadas dish since we have like sour cream and cheese and all of these things. We have one steak left, lots of yogurt, lots of fruit. This stuff is so good. If you have indigestion at all, acid reflux, chew honeycomb. It coats the esophagus and reduces that inflammation. Don't forget to also check your fruit, your other cupboards, and your pantry. All right, looking at my stuff, I think I can make pho, pizza, smoked salmon salad, baked mac and cheese, chimichangas, never made that before, a fruit salad with mint, maybe a simple syrup on that, and steak salad. I need to get bones, brisket, and milk. I think that's the first thing we'll make. So we'll heat up some butter in the cast iron. We'll pull these eggs. And it looks like I have a half an onion, so I'm gonna chop this up and put it in that butter. Good. Chop this up. And we are going to go ahead and throw that in there. This extra meat. These are some of my family's favorite seasonings. I'm gonna just use the blend. All it is salt, pepper, and garlic. Put that on there. And kind of massage it in. At a time, if you wanna use all of this. This will probably make like 3 burritos. If I wanna make more, I can just keep cutting that meat up. Rest that in. I just noticed I had some mushrooms. Went ahead and put that in a new pan with some butter, and I found garlic, so I'm gonna cut that up and throw that in there too. Garlic, smush it, peel that off. Start cutting that up. Add this to either dish. We're just gonna put it into the mushroom. I also found some potatoes. I'm gonna cut those up and add that to it. I took the meat off, transfer that into the pan that I cooked the steak in, and then these potatoes are already cooked up, so I'm just gonna chop them up and put them in that pan. All right, now that those potatoes are chopped up, we're gonna go ahead and mix this all up. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. Steak back in. Once that is done, I'm just gonna add the cheese directly to this. Like a handful of cheese over the top. Eggs. Just start kind of mixing it, and then you can add salt and pepper right here, but just go ahead and mix that up. Or you can just mix it all in at one time like this, just to make sure that other side doesn't burn. We're gonna take a piece of foil, put a tortilla down. That tortilla, I'm gonna add a little bit of sour cream, fold it like that, then while it is folded, take this and roll it. After adding that avocado, I'm gonna go out in my herb garden and grab some cilantro or parsley. I forget which one this is, but we're gonna add it. Rinse it off. Go ahead and grab some lime to throw on there with that cilantro. When I put these things back in the refrigerator, I like to group them together as you're gonna eat them. So I put the salsa, the sour cream, the burritos, and the leftover filling for people that maybe don't wanna eat a lot of carbs into a container. While I'm making food, I get a little tired, so I'm gonna make myself some matcha tea. I always get ceremonial grade matcha. You can find this on Amazon. You have to keep it in the refrigerator. It has to be sealed, and you have to use it like within a month or two, or else it goes bad and it gets oxidated. But this is one of the better teas out there. If you've ever tried matcha, it shouldn't be full of sugar. It shouldn't be too bitter or anything like that. All right, I am going to sift a scoop of this matcha powder, and then I'm gonna make sure to push all of that air back out of here before I seal it up. I'm gonna take this, sometimes you soak this in hot water for a little while. You add 2 to 3 ounces of water, and you start whisking it, kind of like a flick of the wrist. Make sure that you get all those pieces on the side of the wall. Don't push too hard. You don't want to bend or ruin your whisk in the bottom of this. Once that is all mixed up, you pick it up and you try to drink it within 3 drinks. You put your mouth here, and then this will give you a lot of energy. It's full of antioxidants. It's really good. If you make it correctly and you get the right type of matcha, it's kind of addicting. Put it back on there so it retains its shape and it doesn't mold. Don't forget to keep the eggs that you cooked and put them in your compost for your garden. And for that avocado seed, you can soak this in water for an hour and then peel this layer off and plant it. This is my little compost bin. All it is a dog food bin that I keep outside on the porch. The next thing I'm gonna do is make some fruit salad with grapes, strawberries, or pine berries. Okay, cool. Rinse all those off. Maybe add a little bit of honey, some cinnamon, some fresh mint from my garden, and we'll see how it goes. Take a knife and slowly cut those up. Now we'll add some strawberries in. And we're gonna add a little bit of Greek yogurt. You can use regular honey, but I'm just gonna put that honeycomb in there and then stir it all up. And that's what your fruit salad looks like. It's so good. We'll go ahead and put that with the breakfast stuff. All right, we're gonna make some smoked salmon salad with, I think, dill dressing. I always store in glass because if you reheat in plastic, you don't want any of that leaching into your food, but I'm gonna put the salads in these. On top of the washed salad, add the smoked salmon. I don't like this, so guess who gets it? Cut up green onion, put that on top, and then I'm gonna put some cheese on top too. For the dressing, I'm gonna use this cilantro lime crema that we used last week and some ranch, mix it together in a bowl. And then I have fresh dill from my garden that I'm gonna put in there. You can either chop this up and put it in the dressing or put it straight on. All right, there's one salad, and I'm gonna make 3 more of these. If you're serving these right away, you can put crunchies on this. It'll taste real good. And there is our salmon salad. I put salads lower in the fridge so people can see on top of them. Now we're gonna make some Alfredo with scallops. For this, we're gonna boil 3 quarts of water, loosen pasta with hands, and then cook for 2 to 3 minutes. And then we're gonna toss that with some salmon Alfredo that we make from scratch. Go ahead and cut up the garlic and some shallots. 1 tablespoon of butter with some shallots and some garlic. Stir that all up. Season with salt and pepper. Then we're gonna add 1.5 cups of whipping cream. 1 stick of butter. Grab whatever Italian seasoning you like and season the Alfredo. Make sure the lid is off. Wow, that's gonna be a lot of parsley. Then add 2 cups of Parmesan to the mix. Lay these out flat to pat dry with a paper towel, then season with salt and pepper. Brown 2 tablespoons of butter, and then put these in. 2 minutes on one side, don't do anything to them, and then flip them over and cook for 1 minute on the next side. Put some asparagus on cookie sheets, spray, put lemon and salt and pepper on it, cook on broil for about 10 minutes. Add those noodles to the water for 2 or 3 minutes, and now we're gonna flip these guys over. Come on. Let them cook for another minute. Drain those noodles and then add them to the sauce. Add the Alfredo and then the scallops on top with a little bit of shredded Parmesan. Pull the asparagus out and put some lemon juice on that after you season it. All right, that's what it looks like. Let's taste it. All right, that is cooked all the way through nicely. Go ahead and take a bite. That's really good. Just needs a little bit more salt. Yum, yum. I noticed I had a bunch of chocolate chips that nobody's eating, and I have some granola. I'm thinking of trying to do a Mod Podge brownie. I saw a similar recipe online, but I don't have any cocoa powder, so I'm gonna melt a whole bag of chocolate chips and then add 2 cups of water to that and stir it around. Then it says a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. So I hope this doesn't make it too sweet, but it looks like it might. Then 1/3 cup of peanut butter, whatever peanut butter you like. Some vanilla, you know I like Mexican vanilla. Now it says to do 2 cups of oats. I mean, could you do this? Maybe, I don't know. This might be an oopsie recipe, we'll see. Stir to the consistency of what cereal would look like if a stoner was eating it. Teaspoon of baking powder. I don't know, that looks like a teaspoon to me. Do a tablespoon of flaxseed. And then it says salt. So, I hope this works. Then it says add in chocolate chips. I don't know if this is gonna work. For healthy, this doesn't seem healthy. This looks really watery, so I'm gonna add some actual oats in to thicken it up. That looks good. All right, that looks more like batter. I'm gonna be super surprised if this works. It goes in the oven at 350 for 40 minutes. I bought this a while ago. I think I'm gonna toast it on the stovetop and then put it on top of the brownie. You can use butter or any oil you have. I'm just gonna use extra virgin olive oil. Put about a tablespoon or 2 in there and then pour the whole package in. Make sure you have a wide surface pan so all of the coconut can get toasted at one time. Lay it out all flat. Make sure it's not clumped together. And as it heats up, it'll start to brown, and then you just want to constantly stir until all the pieces are brown, and we could probably put some salt in this too. It takes just a minute before everything starts browning, so just keep moving it around so you don't burn anything. It is almost done. You could remove it now to prevent any of the smaller pieces from burning, or you could keep going and get it a little bit more brown. It's totally up to you. All right, now that that coconut is all toasted up, I'm gonna set it aside. Leave it here until the brownies are done. And when you serve the brownies, you can serve them with ice cream and then toasted coconut on top. I also am gonna make some chai seed pudding. It only has a couple ingredients. We're gonna do vanilla, Himalayan salt, some honey, chai seeds, and milk. So it's a cup of milk, and then it's 4 tablespoons of chai seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do a big dollop of honey. It says 2 teaspoons. So go ahead and put that in there slowly. I just added a little bit of this Himalayan salt. What you do is you're supposed to put this cap on and then shake it for 2 to 3 minutes and then shake it again after it settles down. I'm just gonna stir it because, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. See if this works. I've never made this before, so we'll see. The recipe does not call for vanilla, but I'm just gonna add just a little bit in. Oh shit. That's like the parsley. What the hell? Come on now. That's a lot. So then you put a lid on it and put it in the refrigerator overnight. All right, this is what it looks like when it comes out. I don't know if it's really done, but I'm gonna leave it like this overnight and I'm gonna put this on top. All right, that's what it looks like. The guys are gonna go fishing in the morning, so they could wake up and have chocolate oatmeal. All right, that is your chocolate oatmeal with the toasted coconut and some ice cream on top. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna try it. All right, going in. Ooh, it's hot. Okay. Definitely taste that peanut butter. It's actually really good. For not having like flour and eggs and everything else in it, I'm really surprised. That's pretty good. I guess that would be considered gluten-free. So it's from a vegan recipe. They used almond milk or oat milk or something like that. I use just regular milk. Tastes pretty good. Especially for not having cocoa and just using chocolate chips. Yeah, I like it. That coconut completes it though. Yeah. All right, these are the meals that we've made, have the red star by them. We went to the store today. I might wrap this video up just because I'm not gonna get to the rest of these tonight, and then I'll just make a second video. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mark some of these. So we have the salmon salad, that's burgers, that's the Alfredo we made. Breakfast burrito filling, breakfast burritos, the fruit salad, the chai pudding. Thanks guys for joining me. Come back, I'm gonna do that pho and a lot more recipes, and also check out my cash stuffing videos. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.